absent. And in spite of the vast changes that the training and practice of pharmacy in Ghana worldwide has seen, the values of hard work, honesty, and humble apprenticeship. This has remained the same, and colleagues, we must cherish these if we are to make a difference. So the 3 H's, the hard work, honesty, and humble apprenticeship. I believe that while the PharmD will better equip, better prepare, and better endow you academically for countless opportunities in every facet of the work world, not just pharmacy. The fundamental values of hard work, honesty, and humble apprenticeship are the additional nuggets you need to take advantage of. This opportunity with our PharmD programs and also the PharmD degrees that we had 38 years ago, and without enablers like technology and globalization. I can assure you, I have enjoyed a diverse and fulfilling practice in regulation, in community, in wholesaling and importation, in community service, contributing and giving back to this faculty, and leading the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, all in one lifetime, spanning more than half a century. Over the years, we have steadily added to the traditional opportunities in hospital or clinical, community, or general practice, academia, and regulation, several new specialties within and outside these areas. In clinical practice alone, the opportunities for specialization are limitless as science, medicines, and patient care continue to improve with focus on individual or patient conditions. So what can't you do? That is the question to you. What can't you do? Or what can't you be? Today, the options to aspire to are even more. We have pharmacovigilance, supply chain management, we have research, we have vaccine and immunology, toxicology, quality assurance and quality control, medical delegates, pharma businesses, consortiums, health economics, health informatics, and statistics. With medical writing and journalism are just a few areas you may wish to aspire to. So please don't limit yourselves to community pharmacy practice. Permit me to zone in on the 3 core values which you would need to take full advantage with a myriad of opportunities ahead of you. 1, hard work. It is said many people miss great opportunities because it comes dressed in overalls as hard work. So there is a natural tendency to avoid it. But you must learn to embrace hard work. You must put in the extra hours, extra effort, and go the extra mile to grind out results in every task you are assigned. Your basic focus must be to add value and produce results first before demanding rewards. Let your personal value, work, worth, and results speak before you speak about your rewards. That is the spirit of hard work. Whether as an employee or regulator with the pharmacy board, the then pharmacy board, now the Pharmacy Council, or an entrepreneur running my own business as rock chemist, I have always approached every task with diligence and a determination to do it well. The second is honesty. You must be sincere, courageous, and truthful. Do not cut corners anywhere for any reason. Follow due process in all things and at all times. Honesty is a scarce commodity in life today. Always listen to the silent, still voice of conscience and maintain your own moral and honor code. Keep your word and speak the truth. The trust you would earn among colleagues, your bosses, your peers, superiors, partners, suppliers, creditors, and stakeholders as a result of your honesty is the most valuable bridge to everything you aspire to be. Your integrity is a huge commodity. As the ancient proverb says, a good name is more desirable than great riches, and to be esteemed more desirable than wealth. After almost 4 decades of practice, I can attest to it. Don't trade honesty for anything. I personally do not believe in saying things I cannot or will not do. I strive hard to keep my word as both an honor and a bond. As my good friend TSO, is he here? The heart man would always say that I'm not a saint. And I have never regretted it. Sometimes it is tough, but there's no substitute for honesty. The third is humble apprenticeship. Our profession today is blessed with high achievers in nearly every field of endeavor. So we are a very proud and confident group because as far as into the legal, financial, political, religious, and academic circles, pharmacists have distinguished themselves and made significant inroads into these areas. This reflects the quality of our training and how it equips us with a limitless potential to excel. This also provides you with several mentors, models, and examples to follow and learn from. Choose good mentors. Be a good mentee and understudy them. Learn from them and engage with them throughout your career. In my career, the likes of the Professor Emeritus Kwame Sapon, Mr. F.K. Bruce, and the late T.C. Kokwe were some of the mentor bosses whose lessons and experiences largely shaped my person and practice. The humility in listening, obeying, and learning from their lives helped to mold me as a professional pharmacist. It has been said that when the history of this age is written 100 years from now, the focus may not be on technology, the internet, or globalization. The focus will be on how many opportunities and freedoms have been made available to this generation and how unprepared we are as individuals or a society. That is to take advantage of the varied options presented. So please, I will challenge you to prepare, go out, fly, and be the best you can be. Your training places you within and beyond the corners of a health facility to explore new systems. Challenge the status quo. Think out of the box. Improve your environment. Add value. Lead. Bring change and make positive impact anywhere you find yourself.
Gentlemen, dear students, we know that you are very excited. And looking at the people who have taken time off their busy schedules to join us today, it should tell us how important this ceremony is to our professional development. I would like for us to, with a round of applause, acknowledge the presence of the following people. The Director of FDA for our region is represented by Ms. Abna Ejapoma Esiama, Food and Drugs Authority. The executive member for the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana is here, Dr. Richmond Edusapoku. Doc, we plead that you move forward a little bit for us because of the next event. Thank you. We have in our midst the Deputy Director of Pharmaceutical Services, Ashanti Region, in the person of Pharmacist Rita Owusu Donko. And we have so many pharmacists and preceptors here today. We have Pharmacist Florence Mansa Yeboah, Dr. Mrs. Linda Saria Jabin Beduado, Dr. Ivan Mozu, Pharmacy Practice, KNUST, Dr. Obedam Ponsa, Pharmacist Mrs. Georgette Hazel, we are also honored to have in our midst the head of the KNUST Counseling Center, Mrs. Victoria de Grafteje. We also have the head of the English department with us, Dr. Mrs. Philomena. In fact, looking at the people who have graced the occasion today, I cannot help but say that today is a great day. And a great day is today. Next, we have a presentation by the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, and this is why I'm craving the indulgence of our executive member, Dr. Richmond Edusapoku, to kindly move upstage for us. As he comes, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Edmond Ekwaji, Dr. Yaudu Abuachi, Dr. Arnold Fokuo, and then some more of our preceptors. Pharmaceutical marketing, are you here? Kasmel Osabute is here. And then Adiel Siame. We also have the manager in the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana office in the person of Madame Ochua Boabing. So at this juncture, I would like to hand over to the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana for the next presentation.
Good morning, colleagues and students. It's a pleasure to be here. As TBA talked about 38 years, it's also been 30 years for me. Now, for every pharmacist in Ghana, as we aspire to develop our formulary, we take inspiration from the mother pharmaceutical company, Pharmaceutical Society, due to colonial links, which is the Royal Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, of Great Britain. And they, every year, produces what we normally call the BNF, which in Ghana has become almost like our Bible. Every reference is usually made from here. All guidelines are usually made from here. Of course, in Ghana, we also try to develop our own formulary. Now, on behalf of the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, this morning, we would like every white coat candidate to have a copy of this. You shall meditate on this day and night, that it may be well with you, and you shall be like a tree planted by what? The riverside. Prof, on behalf of PSGH, we give you this copy as a presentation, as we give over 300 BNFs to you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Richmond Edusapoku. We are very grateful for this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge with a round of applause the Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, Professor Emikpe. We also have in our midst another Dean who is also a parent of one of you, Professor Osaya Koto, Dean of Physical Sciences, Faculty of Physical Sciences. Now we know where the excitement is. And our coats are ready. So at this juncture, I'm going to hand over to the chairperson of the White Coat Ceremony Planning Committee. And I know why you are excited.
So just as Dr. Mariam Jesse just said, this is the time we've been waiting for. So we are at the peak of the ceremony, gowning of students. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Sorry about that. Excitement still loading. We have a bit of a security and traffic issue, so we have to announce it. Please, if you are the owner of any of these vehicles, you may have to, not that you have to move it out of the way respectively, because one of our huge shuttles is stuck. So we are pleading with you. AS 129623, AS 129623, GC 15720, GC 155720, and then GM 577012. Kindly get to your vehicle because there's a bit of a situation there. And before I hand over to Auntie Mercy, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Director of Pharmaceutical Services at the KNUST Hospital, Mr. Emmanuel Sarkodie. So, Dr. Emmanuel Sarkodie, Farm Doctor.
We give thanks to God for how far He has brought all of us. But we are looking forward to the climax in 2024 when you all graduate. Today we have with us, to help us in the gowning, our dedicated and committed lecturers, some of our preceptors, and then some parents who are themselves pharmacists. So we'll start with our lecturers. Okay, so I'll start calling from Professor Agbedema. Professor Antubeko, Dr. Mrs. Abna Brobe, Professor Ayesu, Professor A.K. Yeboah, Professor Oforikwachi, Professor Mrs. Thelma Owusu-Deyakun, Professor Bayo, Professor Boachi Jesse, So students, get ready to be gowned. Benjamin Kwabna Nyame, Yeboah Ansu, Michelle J. Bedu, Adjoy Chan Amoa, Amoakua Safu Mensa, Edward J. Boating, Adazi Joan Okoye, Samuel Apia, Emmanuel Kweku Ofori. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow. Take a bow and take your seats. Kingsley Kojosafo, Esther Yayira Azianyo, Susanna Kujo Agbematu, Keteche Amoatin Boachi, Kwame Owusu Koko, Richmond Frimpong, assuming Ishmael Suleiman, Bismarck Owusu Ansa, Lawrence Kwame Nkrumah. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seat.
Sorry, we have to come in with this once again. Please, the owner of AS 1296 1296 23, please, where your vehicle is stationed, something has happened. Please move there. Thank you.
Nat Newton Hillary. Mary Abakakraba Gansa. Mami Adwa Ba Mensa Abrampa. Apeni Johnson Kojo. Dennis Efa Nimakon. Kwabna Rekon. Ose esibe entwi. Kwame je da kon. Caesar Godsway Al Hassan. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seats. Charles Opoku Amanfo. Elizabeth Bosompima Frimpong. Nana Abna Kunama Jomo Ameyao. Cindy Enchi Ampofo. Delali Divina Bedegbe Bedengbe. Yo, wefanisa. Anita Ansa Mensa. Eric Edufa Dogbe. Kwamina Shibura Hansen. Mercy Brago Enchi. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Abna Pokuya Bonsu. Maria Seku Egliclim. Rachel Ousu Enim. Ousua Enim. Mami Ohinewa Ona Nyakon. Grace Ejapama Boafu. Janet Enchi Buesiakon. Stephen Apia Jesse. Richmond Osei Boating. Padmore Edu Busoma. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Thank you very much, our distinguished gowners. You could kindly take your seats. So we'll start with another set of gowners. Dr. Priscilla Manti. Dr. Yasantua. Professor Nobo Kuntrobe. Dr. Evelyn Asantikwetia. Professor Mrs. Cynthia Amenindankwa. Dr. Kweku Opong. Dr. Enison. Dr. Mrs. Efia Asarimafu. Mrs. Paulina Coleman. Isaac Odwe. Ebenezer Ejay Mensa. Emmanuel Osei-Frimpong. Alberta Eyiwa. George Darkun. Eugene Nate Adekote. Safo Kantan Kadua. Rebecca Nanole. Rebecca Nanoko Norte. Kojo Anochi Mensa. So turn to the right and present your coats. Take a bow and take your seats. Akosia Nyanta Yeboa. Ama Amankwa Edu Boampong. Prince Ousu Bonsu. Stephen Kofi Mills. Kenneth Osei Yeboa. Simon Ousu Jemfi. Nazi Fatu Abdul Fatal. Mami Aba Ahima Mensa. Hadija Napaga Al-Hassan. Turn to the right and present your coats. Take a bow and take your seats. Silvanus Aful Asan Anobel. Dolly Jaba Trema. Joanna Chiniwa Boahin. Evelyn Buedu. Wiseman Abuaje. Richard Bafo Menu. Richmond Fosu. Ampoma Rekon Bani. Osei Boating Nana Asabre. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Abna Yeboa Kwating. Seth Kojo Konta. Isaac Safo Mensa. Emmanuel Osei Wiafe. Nonsaka. Ijuwa Sonia. Ogwazi. Oluwafemi Yetunde Fakeye. Ohineba Fosua Sonia. Samuel Eje Safo. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Sandra DeGraff Ettison. Lloyd Foriwa Bevel. Christabel McAfee Abochi. Amasafua Johnson. Hega Ousu. Ora Eku Bafo Asamoah. Matthew Deleso. Nathan Nigre. Derek Edubofo. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Emmanuel Ansa. Paul Ankumensa. Bashiru Isa Danwana. Emmanuel Amu Opoku. Amua Opoku. Akolache Benjamin Edem. Charles Yeboah. Mauzigua Foli Mensa. Abuajini Makon Joel Akwesi. Meku Daniel Eje. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seats. Otuo champon yeboa. Philippe Awimbe Yezazua. Wilson Andrew Jacobs. Benjamin Esuman. Lois Obing Achia. Pearl Awo Akofa Boso. Forsin Mariam Kakra. Elsie Maud Aziama. Rhoda Dasa. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Thank you very much, our governors. We are very grateful. Dr. Joseph Edu. Professor Melling Mensa. Professor Kwabnaga Gustav. Professor Francis Edu, sorry. Dr. Edmond Ekwaji. Dr. Diabuachi. Professor Kwame Ohinebuabe. Dr. Fokwo. Dr. Kofi Buama. Laurentia Nanajua Afosa Danso. Mami Sewa Debra. Victoria na Kutoko Hammond Adama. Jessica Marian Sarkodie. Wendy Ayiripoka Azure. Ampofo Kenneth Apia. Gifty Ejeche. Frederica Owusu. Yusuf Mohammed Yusuf. Turn to the right and present your codes. Turn to the right and take a bow. Take a bow and take your seat. Vincent Kwesi Owusu. Klinsman Kojo Dakwa. Andrew French. Christopher Frimpong Mensah. Stanley Nanakesi Arthur. Stanislaus Dua Prempe. Stephen Kwame Osafodu. Elon Ado Ajimai. Gilbert Yanni. Turn to the right and present your codes. Take a bow and take your seats. This is a Benz car, GE 4006-21. Could you kindly, it's a Mercedes-Benz, could you kindly attend to your car? Theophilus Eliklem Agbesi. Awotwe Nketia Clement. John Ohene Ampon. David Kwe Blankson. Abna Ponsan Bona. Andrea Yema Bambila. Sylvia Ajugu. Stacy Oko. Kweku Asaresiama. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seats. Stop taking the pictures. Emmanuel Aponsa Kwesen. Silas Osei Bene. Eric Chumesi Deborah. Abbas Zuyani. Samu. Yes. Bettina Fachiwa. Emanuela Eninkra. Sandra Opoku. Akosia Tima Akuto. Meli Dut. Turn to the right and present your coats. Take a bow and take your seat.
You are excused. Thank you, Ganes.
We now have some parents who are going to assist us in gowning the awards. Farm God's Way Adoblan. Farm Richard Ochre Champon. Farm Georgette Joyce Hazel. Farm Emmanuel Ansa Nkansa Osei Poku. Professor Ike Aponsa. Professor Eric Boachi Jesi. Dr. Mrs. Mariam L. Boachi Jesi. Dr. James Opon Checheku. Dr. Mrs. Mercy Opariado. Raphael Raphael Tufo Aponsa, Edna Ado Blanui, Samuel Tinkran Echampong, Wilhelmina Zofia Essien, Joseph Kwame. Wait, I didn't mention your mother's name, so wait, go and sit down. Wait. Louisa Ajimai. Denise Victoria Teria Ansa. Turn to the right. Come. Erejua Eusiwa Kwansa. Turn to the right and present your
coat. Okay, so take a bow and take your seat. So thank you, parents. Yes.
No. Outstanding parents. So we'll call Dr. Mrs. Gertrude Ansa.
Professor Boabeng. Yes, three. Yes, three. Those three. Yeah, three people. Joseph Kwame Ansa. Daniela Sophia Na Ashako Ashley. Maria Abena Aseye Ankra. Turn to the right and present your quote. Take a bow and take your seat.
So now we'll call some of our preceptors and our dignitaries to help in gowning. Farm Thomas Boating Epiege. Farm Rita Ousudonko. Farm Benjamin Frimpong Kwating. Farm Dr. Richmond Edusapoku. Dr. Lord Kemeche. Dr. Patrick Kwame Brichum. Dr. Angelina Opoku Benewa. Dr. Emmanuel Sarkodie. Farm Casmel Sabute. Atabedu Nimako Daniel. Caleb Bugri. Gideon Eleklem Agbonyani. Agbomani. Kenneth Ofosubako. Jennifer Enima Che. Hawa Pumaya Said. Beatrice Pearl Addison. Nana Mafosua Bonzi. Mabna Yeboa. So turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seats. Ajeni Boating Richmond. Antoinette Ama Koba Kwe. Samuel Hassan. Samuel Bini. Apia Julius Caesar. Inshra Sefa Boating. Raymond Kweke. Asari Joshua. Ahiawu Austin Achu Yao. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seats. GN 240921 is a white car. Please. You need to move your car. Ivan Openyi Sapon. Franca Eje Yeboa. Elsie Sewa Boafu. Hannah Edith Cromwell. Sarah Meta Amankra. Ronald Donko. Nana Dankwasa. Stephanie Delali Sosu. Daniela Fiona Eshen. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seats. Hayford Owusu-Ansah. Elijah Kwanzaa. Aminu Idrisu Mohammed. Philemon Delasi Mensah. Safo Samuel Edu. Aja Manuel. Maxwell Emisa. Gideon Asari. Kezia Adjoa Techiwa Tete. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seats. Thank you very much, preceptors. So we'll invite a new set of gowners. Dr. Mrs. Linda Ejabeng Beduado, Dr. John Ni Adote, Dr. Ivan Muzu, Dr. Abna Nyako Banye, representing the Director of Pharmacy, Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, Dr. Obed Aponsa, Mrs. Florence Mansa Adumaku Boateng, Dr. Edward Kwabna Boache, Farm Kweku Tieku, Farm Adhel, Sam Adjel Siame, Dr. Ricky Enchibo Esiaku. Dr. Ricky Enchibo Esiaku. Edusei Chei Moses. Yes, you do also. Benedict Ejenim Boateng. Awa Jacob. Sandra Obiniwa Asari. Audrey Abna Klobodu. Julius Ajimain Prempe. Bridget Akwetia Mauna. Augustina Kweku. Ernestina Teki Amite. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Emmanuel Anto. SNM Tobani. Emefa Afi Nutako. Ruth Bafua Boyson. Naomi Abokuma Youngson. Juanita Techua Echampong. Mafidetu Idrisu. Oyoluwa Ojolape Adenidi. Hamza Yahaya. Precious Broby. Turn to the right and present your quote. Take a bow and take your seats. Ohima Ama Edu Mensa. Marcus Odro Sapon. Stephen Sefa Dankwa. Richard Obobi Akoto. Millicent Eliram Agbavito. Emmanuel Boachi Apreku. Emmanuel Abeni. Awintos Thomas Abobigu. Nicholas Ejei Bedu Esiedu Jedu Esiedu. Joseph Ahi Kwaku. Turn to the right and present your quote. Take a bow and take your seat. Bernard Baden Tibu. Noel Otubuating Kwetia. Kwekudua Amoakun. Maunyo Kuka. Dalina Boafo Socrates. Immaculate Ejakon Enji. Samuel Nimo Akowa. Joseph Boating Ofosuapia. Bernard Obing Apia. Richard Nana Jebi, a free year. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seat. Gideon Ikua. Emmanuel Mensa Bonsu. Judith Arthur. Priscilla Nyako. Juanita Boahima Mensa. Frida Sileni Boating. Nana Inteshisaki. Na. Angela Ajo Ahiagbo. Sandra Otiwa Asari. Akamba, you fought Samuel. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seat. Thank you very much, our gowners. We are very grateful for assisting us. We'll have our last set of gowners. We have Professor Christian Ajari, Professor Belko Penny Anto, Professor Isaac Ayesu, Professor A.Y. Mensah, Professor Ofori Kwachi, Professor Boachi JC, Professor Nobel Kuntrube, Professor I.K. Aponsa, Farm Emmanuel Atta Aka, and then Professor Stephen Bedema. Ataka. Rosina Sewa Entry. Anita Ehua Kwao. Frank Chemantin. Mary Kiana Enyina. Ernest Tabri. Samuel Koku Agbanyaga. Abuaji Jefferson Sapon. Josephina Nuakon. Irama Ousu Donko. Wendy Pascalina Adai. So turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seat. Mami ama kunto edu. Melvin Karat Boating. Pel Osakoto. Samuel Boating. Winnet Kofa Mensa. Adwa Japoma Mensa. Jampoma Mensa. Rosemary Lai. Kojo Edu Dakwa. Pishon Kofi Apo. Paul Efa. Turn to the right and present your coat. So take a bow and take your seats. Prince John Boahin. Julian Afeku. Clifford Kwame. Jonas Kwabna Ajimai. Ajimai Dua Stephen. Clinton Kipo. Emmanuel Asante. Anna Okai Eje. Sharon Ya Obin. Francisca Eyram Klu. Turn to the right and present your coat. Take a bow and take your seats. Portia Amu. Felicity Adumakun. Deborah Echan Apia. Shaban Salisu Mohammed. Michael Benjamin Abuaji. Seno Yao Mauli. Kelvin Edem Akotia. Krista Dom Frimpong. Dennis Ohinin Ketia. Sharif Al Hassan. Turn to the right and present your quotes. Take a bow and take your seats. Bertram Andrews Asari. Messi Ejewa Danso. Joyce Edan. Ethel Asantua Bonsu. Nene Mate Siakwa. Eli Tamaklo. God love Badu. Forsen Emmanuel. Samuel Asante Nyako. Rebecca Saki. Rebecca Naode Saki. Turn to the right and present your quote. Take a bow and take your seat. Vera Bimpong. Hereta Kofi. Akostua Ndwa Nyamiche. Nadia Obribia Yeboa. Ya Boatma Boating. Na Koshidromo Mills. Nico Tefio Jan. Esther Adwanyako. Evelyn Edem Obiniwa. And Aaron Apia Kubu. Turn to the right and present your codes. Take a bow and take your seats. Thank you very much, gowners, and thank you very much, Dr. Oponchecheku and Dr. Newman Osafo, for helping me go through this process. I'll now call on the MC to continue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mrs. Mercy Opareado, also known as Mama Opare. Yes, they told me this morning that your new name is Mama Opare. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start singing congratulations, we have come to a very solemn and important part of this ceremony, which is the administration of the pledge to our students. And to do this, I would like to call on our Dean, Professor Samuel Asare Nkansa.
Shall we have all the students up on their feet as we take the white coat ceremony pledge? I will take the preamble and then you provide the response. The KNUST white coat ceremony pledge. As a student of pharmacy who believes there is a need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor, who believes that this development, a vital process in your education, will help ensure that you are true to the professional relationship you establish between yourself and society as you become a member of the pharmacy community, who believes integrity, honesty, and commitment to service must be an essential part of your everyday life. How do you pledge? Congratulations, you may take your seats.
Thank you so much to our Dean, Professor Samuel Asarenkansa, and according to your students, also known as benzene and aromatic rings. Congratulations to you. Please give yourselves another big round of applause. Thank you. Indeed, we are truly proud of you and of your achievements. Well done. We wish to acknowledge the presence of Otumfuo's Atimpinhene Fahene Nana Enim Akere II. We would also like to acknowledge Dr. Abna Nyako Banye, representing the Director of Pharmacy at Komfanochi Teaching Hospital. We would like to acknowledge Dr. Ricky Entribo at KNUST-TEK Hospital. And then from Menry and Penry, we have Dr. Paulus Aduhene and Emmanuel Ataka. We are also very happy to have supporting us this morning the head of the Department of Chemistry here at KNUST, Professor Godfred Daku. Our Principal Administrative Assistant for the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, Madame Rhoda Dufie, is also here with us. Thank you so much. Now, at this juncture, I would like to request for a special round of applause for our parents and guardians who has brought us, Thank you. Thank you so much. The Managing Director of ASPI Pharmaceuticals Limited, Dr. Angela Mposa-Kodua, is also here with us. If you see the people who have gathered here today to support you, you cannot disappoint us. You will make it for our sake, right? Thank you. And as I mentioned earlier during my introductions, in a few days, that is next week, Wednesday, there's going to be a special event here, same venue. And I'm extending a special invitation to our dear students especially. Come and listen to one of our most renowned professors give his professorial inaugural lecture. Professor Christian Ejari, our provost. And after we have congratulated you and you have taken the pledge, he has something for you. So let's listen to him.
Thank you very much, Dr. L. Boachijesi. Let me also add my voice to the achievement that you've made so far. Congratulations. But you are aware that we've not finished with the race. And I believe that you live up to expectation, and then come November 2024, we'll be here in this auditorium to confer the degree on you. I wish you all the best. First, let me acknowledge the contribution from, let me say, we the lecturers, because I'm part of the faculty, for the dedication. You know, when you were admitted, a year or so, COVID came in. We were able to come out with the support from the university management to come up with the various strategies to help you with your training. And we are so on it. And I believe that come next semester, you will see another form of the IT innovations that the university has been able to put in place for you. What I wanted to say has been captured in your pledge. Professionalism and ethical conduct. Very, very key here. Most of you will end up in the clinical settings with your preceptors. But what we are gathering from some of the reports from your preceptors is that the concentration on your phone, I will say first the positive ones. You can get all the necessary information or knowledge using the internet, your phone. But the other aspect, the social media, is creating problems for the students and then the preceptors, where students will prefer to just have their own time somewhere and then be on social media. I just want to advise our students, you are going there, you are serving as ambassadors of the university. Am I right? There will be other students, even including PharmD students from other institutions. We have to conduct ourselves in such a way that we are exhibiting and showing what we've been taught in KNUST. We don't want a situation where you'll be part of the students that they will be complaining about. The other aspect has to do with confidentiality, where you see something and now in the wards or in the hospitals with your phone, quickly you take pictures, and then by the time we realize everything is on the social media. Please, the professionalism that we are talking about covers that. Confidentiality. That is why we are undertaking this exercise. So take cognizance of that and make sure you abide by what we are being told. One key thing is teamwork. You are supposed to work with your preceptors and even among different students from our college or maybe other institutions. I'm talking about different programs. Some of you may be aware we've started with the interprofessional training, where there's a need for us to integrate with the aim of providing the best for the patient, be it clinician, pharmacists, nurses, physiotherapist, physician assistant, whatever program or profession, we are supposed to work as a team. And I believe you are also going to contribute to that in your 2-year program that you are going to do in your final stages of your program. With this, I would like to also acknowledge the contributions from parents and guardians for your sacrifice. You are not done yet, but I believe you'll be able to help your wards to finish and finish well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Christian Ejare, Provost, College of Health Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about rounding up. May I crave the indulgence of all the lecturers here and preceptors to kindly stand. Dear students, we know it's difficult to move from first year to 5th year in this course called pharmacy, right? But by God's grace, these ladies and gentlemen have guided you. And so I want to hear a resounding round of applause for us. Thank you. Please, you may resume your seats. We are indeed greatly honored that the Vice Chancellor of this noble institution is ably represented here by the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Ellis Owusu-Dabo. and he has some advice and remarks for us from the highest office on this land. Please, let's put our hands together for the Pro Vice Chancellor.
Thank you so very much, Dr. and Mrs. Mariamel Boachijesi. I think as I sat down, I was actually wondering what else I was going to add to the keynote, the inspirational message from the Dean, and then, of course, there were bits and bobs also from our provost, and pretty much everything I wanted to say has been said, but I have to still say something. I have always wondered, and by the way, congratulations, it's only half a loaf. It's better than bread. It's not a full bread now. I'm joking. You're half baked, you're not fully baked now. I was going to say that when we were in school, and in fact, when you look at the three top universities, KNUST's student-teacher ratio is the worst. We're doing 67-1. University of Ghana is doing 28-1. University of Cape Coast is doing 33-1. I look at our faculty here, and I look at the enormity of the task that confront us, the number of students that you have to supervise and teach. And some of you may have scaled through without necessarily being critically observed. And it's important that as you get out there, you showcase at the least, to sum all that has been said to you, the core values of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The first one is leadership in science and technology. Our leadership in innovation in science and technology. So wherever you are, and I'm so glad that Mr. PJ told us about, when he gave us the diverse perspectives of where you potentially could even be specializing after school. The many areas that are evolving now. In the health sector, pharmacists are the least risk averse. You do more entrepreneurial things than the rest of the fraternity. I'm referring to doctors, medical laboratory technologists, veterinary, and so on and so forth. You do more entrepreneurial things, and still there's a lot for us to be doing, which includes obviously the application of AI and artificial intelligence in terms of data science and its application, decision making. One of these days we'll all be out of job. Artificial intelligence is deciding so many things. They just put in all algorithms and then things are determined. So your BNF, already some people are working on it. And very soon, it's just a click. You are speaking and it's giving you all sorts of things. It's all coming. So apply yourself to innovation. And I want you to show leadership wherever you are. Show leadership. Let them know that you're coming from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We believe in diversity. We believe in inclusivity. We believe in excellence. Show that you are an excellent student. Pay attention to detail. And finally, you have to account in the way of stewardship of the sort of resources that you do have. And with those words, I want to add a little bit of care. Show kindness. Show kindness. Whilst you're there, you're part of a team. Don't try to be somebody else. You belong to a very wonderful profession. It's wonderful. Don't try to imitate somebody else. Be the better of your kind, that pharmacist in there. You're part of a clinical decision-making team. Show that you belong to that profession that champions those ideals and be a better part of that person with a bit of kindness, a bit of care. If you care, you're on time. If you care, you won't underestimate the dosing. If you care, you wouldn't prepare the medication in a way that, is not desirable. If you care, those little things that make us truly humans, you do those things for us. And I think with all that has been said here, what else can we say? You can only be a better part of your kind that you are. I wish you so well, and I trust that you'll be worthy ambassadors of this great institution. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Ellis Owusu-Dabo, Pro Vice Chancellor of KNUST. Indeed, apply yourselves to innovation and show leadership, show kindness. Thank you, Prof. We would like to once again acknowledge Mrs. Faustina Appiah, the CEO of Ozon's Chemists Limited. Please give us a wave. Thank you for coming. I am happy to announce that this event and all that has gone on and will go on after this, proudly sponsored by some companies, so permit me to acknowledge them. So our list of sponsors, we have Tobinco Pharmaceuticals Limited, Calapen Pharmacies, Costa Pharmacy, Penry Pharmacy, Multi-Eye Limited, Wholesale Pharmacy, Unicom Chemist Limited, Habme Pharmacy Limited, Peniel Engineering and Supply Limited, and finally, the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. A lot of work has gone in to make this event a success, and kindly move here when you hear your name. The members of the committee that have done this, Dr. Mrs. Mercy Parado, the chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Vivian Esiapabuama, Professor Isaac Kingsley Amponsa, Dr. James Opon Checheku, Dr. Newman Osafo, Dr. Adeline Ankosala, Mrs. Mary Kuntrobe, Melvin C. Boating, and Ahenema Mensa Nana Echa Nanaba Mamiaba, sorry. Mamiaba Ahenema Mensa. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the committee. Yes. Thank you so much for your hard work, and we hope to see you again next year doing the same thing. Thank you. Mamiaba, please stay with me. Before we hear our closing prayer, we have charged somebody to express how grateful we are to everyone for coming. And so I would like to call on Mamiaba Ahima Mensa to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, Dr. L. A very good afternoon to you all once again. I deem it a great honor to be called upon to give the vote of thanks for this memorable ceremony. First and foremost, we are grateful to the Almighty God who has been faithful and been with us since we began this journey in first year and has made today's occasion a resounding success. Recollecting memories of our initial days, clueless and naive first years who are now in their 5th year of training, brings tears to my eyes and reminds us of the faithfulness of God. We are also grateful to all invited guests, the Vice-Chancellor of our prestigious university and her representative, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the Provost of the College of Health Sciences, Professor Christian Ajari, the Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, all lecturers present, Mr. Thomas Appiah, our guest of honor, the FDA regional representative, chaplains present, Nananom Ahemfo, our benevolent sponsors, and all other dignitaries present. Thank you very much for taking time off your busy schedules to be here today. I also want to say a big thank you to the White Coat Planning Committee, headed by our very own Dr. Mrs. Mercy Opariado, for her valuable contribution, unwavering support and commitment. To our parents, friends, and loved ones, as well as those watching online, we definitely could not have been here without you. Your daily motivation cheers us on and has brought us this far, and our hearts are deeply filled with gratitude. I can't say, nia ofu diapa na ye piano. I would also like to thank members of all media houses present and non-teaching staff for evincing interest in covering the event, and all good hearts and hands working behind the scenes. Now to my dearest colleagues, class of 2024. When I first sat down to write this speech, tons of thoughts were going through my mind. What message do I convey? First, I would say, congratulations to us all. We have worked hard for this success, and I am super proud of us. This white coat is not just an ordinary coat. It is a representation of the facts that we got through it all. The highs and the lows, the days you wanted to give up but persevered, the zeros in posology, the fear of checking your chemistry results that Friday night before exam. It represents all of the struggles, obstacles, and experiences of pharmacy school. It says to everyone that we have invested significant efforts to get to this level, and we are well equipped for our clinical years. It is a symbol of trust and a symbol that we will find our passion and live it, and ultimately become transformational pharmacists. I would leave you with this quote that says, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor." In Spanish, we say, "En mar, en calma, nunca hizo en marino experto." Merci beaucoup. Thank you, and see you at the top.
Thank you so much. Since she ended in Spanish, I'll attempt to say mucho gracias. Yes, indeed, this white coat is not just any ordinary coat. Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has brought us. Our closing prayer will be given by my priest, who is the Catholic chaplain for KNUST, Reverend Father Dr. Anthony Na.
May I please beg your indulgence to please rise for prayers. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. Heavenly Father, we are so much grateful to you for this day, for this wonderful ceremony. We thank you for the milestone you have brought our sons and daughters on this journey of serious academic work and excellence. We join them in saying thank you for how far you have brought them. We thank you on behalf of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We thank you for the management. We thank you for our College of Health Sciences. We thank you for the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. We thank you for the staff, for all the effort, the strength, dedication that they have put in bringing your sons and daughters thus far. We continue to entrust them into your care even as they enter the final stage of their training and formation, that you continue to give them the strength, the willpower, the desire to complete and finish, and especially their vision of becoming professionals who make impact on humanity to make our lives a better one. We thank you for the planning committee and all the effort that have gone into this. As we thank you for the journey mercies granted unto our parents, family, and friends, and gathering us here So do we entrust ourselves to you even as we depart. Lead us to our destination safely and sound. Be our protection, our guide, and bless us in all that we do. And may our joy be complete in you. We make all these prayers to our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, God, forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Father Dr. Anthony. Please, let's take our seats. We have some very important announcements, so kindly let's remain seated for them. Thank you. So may I crave your indulgence, invited guests, to please step down here for us. I know we have some of our invited guests. Yes, please. Yes, please, Father. Thank you. Yes. So after this shot, then all our faculty will join us, our lecturers, our librarian, please join us for this shot, and then our preceptors will join us for the next shot. Thank you. Kindly remain standing for us, please. All our lecturers, our librarian, please join us for this picture. Yes, thank you so much. Our lecturers, please take your seats. Our dignitaries, kindly give us a few more minutes. Our preceptors, please join our dignitaries. Our preceptors. Thank you. All our preceptors here present. Thank you very much.